Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Asturias. This is episode 3, and I'm sure that you've noticed, yes, we're back on the main menu, just to show you the middle. King Adelfonso III of Asturias, to his left, Queen Jimena of Navarra, which, yes, she's ruling it there, as she's married to Adelfonso. Um, and to the right, that's Adelfonso's son, Pelagio, who was one of the last few children, I think, of Adelfonso that was named when they were Visigoths back then, before they became Astur-Leonese, which is their primary culture now. So let's get back to the series at hand, shall we? Here we are, back in the saddle again in Asturias. I don't know why I said saddle, but I just want to be fancy. Now, anyways, the situation here is still rather dire. We did gain some minor gains, which is particularly on the territory, that's kingdom, on the territory of Leon. So we were there, and we expanded further south when we defeated the Umayyads in a holy war, or a duchy, just the southern half of Leon, which is under our control now. But to be exact, Salamanca, which is how it's pronounced correctly, which I'm trying to learn a bit more of the Spanish or Asturian or Leonese languages in reference to the region. I mean, I know basic Spanish. I mean, I was raised in a family that, you know, sometimes they transition into Spanish in the middle of a conversation before switching back to English. You know, Spanglish. That's how I figured. Whereas for me, I only know very little of it other than the basics. But for Castilian Spanish around here, well, that might be a different case, but I'm sure I'll figure something out, especially when we go further down this way, if we are on the offensive, which right now our antagonist, the military strength is similar to ours because, well, they got another friend. They have allied with the Aghlabid Sultanate. Oh, I know those guys. It's them. Which they're currently at war with them. Some tribe there. They're trying to take care of that. Conquest. And I'm sure they'll be fighting against Byzantium in the future. Hold on. Well, let me take a drink real quick. At least it's reputable. Just checking where we were after these past 3 episodes. And before we continue on this series, I have to make a statement real quick. I just came up with the future plans for Crusader Kings 3 and slightly a bit of Imperator Rome. If you recall the final episode, for you loyal viewers, that watched the final episode of Massalia of Imperator Rome, that I said I was going to do, well, whenever their next big update comes out, that I will be playing as Athens. Yes, that will happen eventually. And I said after Athens I should do the Bronze Age mod playthrough, but I just found out recently that the makers of the Bronze Age mod has actually moved it to Crusader Kings 3 instead of Imperator Rome. So, plans change. So, here's what I have for the future of Crusader Kings 3. Asturias, obviously, the ongoing series for the Reconquista of Hispania. And after that, my second CK3 series will be Bosnia. Yes, Bosnia. And there's a reason for that. Because I got a comment from somebody from Bosnia itself, where he saluted me, complimented about, not so much a gameplay, it's just say, hey, it's not often that we get acknowledged in a historical themed video game. And they mentioned about the Bosnian historical religion, which of course he was talking about Christianity here. And so that kind of inspired me an idea. Well, once I'm done with this first playthrough, then we should do a second playthrough in the 867 start date as, well, what, that man. Um, or was it that man? I believe that was him. Yeah, I should, because he ruled in the Bosnian lands. In which I thought, okay, I mean, in a future update by then, they'll release the ruler designer. And so in a future playthrough, why don't we almost, I was about to say recreate, but that's a bit of a stretch. But let's replay the Tezelovic dynasty, be the Bosnians, and come up with this grand ambition goal to create a united empire spanning from Croatia, Bosnia, Serbia, Wallachia, Bulgaria, even Moldavia. Which, matter of fact, these are kingdoms I'm talking about. Um, that's how you unite a South Slavic empire. But no. Now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Focus on the here and now. And after the Bosnia playthrough, then maybe I'll finally do the Bronze Age mod by then. Coming in 2021, knowing how long this is all it's going to take. So anyways, let's get back to the program. Okay. Salamanca is the new territory I personally control, which is just to reach up to the domain limit. And Avila is ruled by Count Obada. He's one of the Visigothic originals. My best knight. So I gave him this land just for his distinguished service. He's already an overseer, in which he has an authority focus, figuring what kind of man he is. Even though I would rather make him, I wish he'd rather be Gallant, but he is who he is. But my best knight is Obeko, which we found him as a guest. Jay, we got some real crummy knights. And also I've learned a few things. When I see guys like that with bad prowess skill, I'm gonna forbid him from becoming a knight. You need to be a steward. And that goes the same for you. The marshal could stay because 12 or above is considered good. 12 is good, is it not? Average, okay. That's better thought. Well, since I got the money, so get the guest in and he will be the knight. We can go without one. I mean, our army doesn't need all knights all at once. As we go, council members. We're trying to convert the faith in Salamanca, and at the same time we send a marshal to increase the control of the area, which we're doing very good on the control right now, so give it a few months. Well, it says 23 months left till it's full control, so by the end of this year I'll make him, I'll train commanders. Hey, we could promote the culture here too, but don't want to right now because we kind of need the money. So now I'm going to be a bit more monetary focused. The first 2 episodes of this series was just action heavy. Since we defeated our enemy in the offensive war, where we made some small gains. I mean, our strength is not at full, so is our allies. Whereas for them, well, they got back up. But he is weak at the moment. Unless you want to stir up some trouble when you look at the patrols. Aha! Too far away to interact with. Damn! Which again, game rules that I set with restricted diplomacy. Which means if I want to talk to somebody from the Byzantine Empire, like this man from Syracuse, too far away. Too far away to interact with. Whereas I got 2 allies in Navarra, which is married to the Queen, and Tuscany, old friend. Sometimes I wish Brittany was our ally, but this man doesn't have no children, no siblings. Ah, I see. Yes, I know. What's his opinion on us? 1. And he's got a lot of money. He'll accept just this once. As I said before, we're going to be a bit money intensive these days in this episode. And finally, who am I missing? Physician, which, of course, I would search for it, but let's not do that. No, not here. Where's the script? Court, there it is. I need somebody with very high learning around here. Experienced physician. I mean, are you sure she's not my current physician? I mean, that's how, you know, we spent our money at the very beginning, which I admit that was a bit of a flaw of mine. Oh yeah, I misread. These are my guests, so come on in. Pay you 60 gold, so that's why I asked up over some money. Now we can appoint as court physician. That'll cost you 10 more. So there you have it. Right, guests. I hardly look at the guest list, because I just only look at it when notifications pop up and says, hey, this person's got a useful claim and whatnot. Like this one, which she has a claim of Barcelona, but I do not want to fight the French. And this man has a county claim on, well, areas in France, which again, I don't want to mess with them. And of course, these are my courtiers. Oh, which one's my son in there again? Yeah, Pelagio. We did mention him at the very beginning, so in about next year, he's going to be 16. He'll be turning 15 this year. He's content, cynical, and deceitful. That's what we know about him already. At least have a weak hook on him, but then again, it come of it from Charles Vaughan, because you know who the father is. Now, wait for the money to come in. That was quick. May these funds help you spread the true faith in your lands. Praise St. Matthew. Here comes the tax refund. Of course, I'd be spending quite a bit of piety for that. You know what? Piety? I haven't really thought of that. I mean, I know I'm a faithful, but maybe I should go on a pilgrimage now that we're at peace with the Umayans. Today I am observing Infante Rodrigo as he trains some of his new levies, but the recruits under his command resemble a disorganized mob more than an army. I look on as he struggles to gain control of the situation, clearly pushed to its limits. While it's never easy to train new soldiers, he seriously needs to do better than this. You're also my knight, right? Oh, no, that's uncle. Well, he was a knight, and I discouraged him for it. His opinion is already 100%. No need to make him mad. I mean, I could make him mad a little. So I will gain 100 martial lifestyle experience. So his martial will increase by 2. So they advice accepted. I pull him over to one side, while his recruits attempt to continue training. The key thing with training new soldiers is instilling discipline, I tell him. Without that, you will be unable to depend on them to follow your orders. After I finish, he thanks me before strolling back in the field, where he quickly takes control of the situation. This will make him a better commander. Like hell. See, it's time for me to set on my journey to one of the holy places. But which one? How much is Jerusalem? Good thing. So, this will be an exceptionally long pilgrimage. I mean, of course, you gotta go to Jerusalem. Think of the piety bonus you'll get. Plus, we need that piety to declare more holy wars if need be. If we're good and ready. And as long as the allies aren't busy. As I prepare for my journey, I know that I will travel safely under the protection of God. I will be gone for a long time, and I can only pray the Lord watches over my realm as well. It's time to depart. Let me take a drink. Who am I swaying again? Ah, Uncle. But he likes me well enough. Stop that. Which vassal likes me the least is the real question. Tears of St. Nicholas. Even when on pilgrimage, the priests still hold Mass every Sunday. It is held out in the open when no church is nearby. But early this morning, a storm rolled in and has not ceased. Undeterred, a zealous priest is standing out in the pouring rain, giving a sermon about perseverance in the face of adversity. Despite this, the size of his audience is rapidly dwindling as discouraged adherents seek refuge from the torrential rain. That doesn't sound like a pious man. He's really sinful to a Catholic, but he's just a wanderer. Estevez. There's a small chance I could get ill, but traveling while ill poses greater risk. Well, good thing I got that decision. So, what's a little rain to a faithful Catholic? Yipe! King or peasant, high or low, it does not matter. In the end, we're all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke up coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I knew I have a fair number of suitable remedies. You know a fair number. Oh, I feel fine, but... do more one than it is necessary. I mean, I'm a practical man. A little brighter. She has arranged a small ceremony in my name. Once my family and closest entourage were all gathered in the main hall. A priest gave a sermon highlighting my virtue and benevolence. The ceremony was ended in an hour of silent prayer. Reaching out to Jesus turned out to be just what I needed. For now, the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seemed a little brighter. Excellent work. Successful treatment reduced the character's disease. It was a huge boost. All we need is Jesus these days. Let me pause real quick. So yes, I'm definitely fine now. 35, I'm still in the prime of my life. Also, I'm kind of half and half on the sin and the virtue of what kind of person I am. Duchess of Portugal. I'll sway you. That's what I was wanting to do, just to switch it. Suffering from obesity is old Sultan Muhammad, our old rival. Love thy neighbor. Among my fellow pilgrims, there is a woman who preaches compassion and fellowship until she reaches the topic of heathens. One evening around the campfire, she loudly declares them to be abominable monsters in the eyes of God, deviants, child murderers all. Most people avert their eyes when she looks at them. Tonight, though, I was not quick enough. Do you not agree, O king? Hmm. Well, I fought against Muslims, both in command and personally, but there are a few people in my court who are Muslims, so... The main taxes. Oh yeah, we're trying to convert these people here. Maybe a little bit more money will do. Since we have those of different faith. Or have the stain of them and have more like reinforcing rate faster, which I don't... We're a small army, I don't think it... So, I'll just say, they're not all that bad. One of the knights in here are Muslims. And some of the people in Salamanca are Muslims, so it'll be much easier to, you know, tax them. See? Even though we don't have full county control just yet. But it's getting up there. As I woke this morning and saw the rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realize I slept soundly, and for the first time in weeks, I did not wake up coughing once. Glad to be well again. I am finally here, body and soul, at the great church of Jerusalem. As the bishop offers me blessing, I reflect on everything that happened for God to bring me here at this moment in time. I have walked the holy path. Big piety gain. I'm a pilgrim, and because of my faith as the armed pilgrimage's tenant, I have gained determined pilgrim for 10 years. Pilgrim for piety, and determined pilgrim monthly piety per night. I'm not terribly worried about the stress right now. It's too low to be of a concern. I'm a devoted servant. My journey's been a long one, but I've finally come home again. While much remains the same, something has changed how the priest and bishop treat me. I have undergone the journey of a holy man, and they insist that changed something about me, whether I could see myself or not. It's good to be home. Gotta get Peacemaker, and after that, pick up Gallant, and I will change my focus towards stewardship. Particularly the wealth focus, since I'm going to be more focused on the monetary matters now. And have full control of this area. I was going to switch control and let it go up naturally, but no, keep it. I want full control of this. And sure, they do not have the popular opinion of me. Another quick-minded donor. Alrighty. Monia is a good one. But remember, whenever I'm gone and she's gone, he gets everything. Navarra, Galicia, Asturias, and 12 more titles. He's going to get it all. Already made 2 friends, have you? Brother and daughter. Policy is in Croatia now. What's our fervor? It's going up. Yeah. When you have a widespread faith and a lowered fervor, all these dukes are going to be converting to this new heresy that has sprung up over in Heratsk and into Austria. Even in the Italian areas, closer to home. Good to know. Royal dignity. And that's all I need to know, and I ain't gonna go up and fight against that Viking up there. Pelagio comes of age. With coming of his age, my tuition of Pelagio is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed a natural inclination towards careful planning, such as Pelagio, can come to truly understand its uses. He now knows a lot of ways of to get what he wants. Most importantly, he is highly aware of the political implications of those wants. They grow up fast. Intricate web weaver. Tier 3 for intrigue. He's the man of intrigue. He would make a good spy master if, if I had any incompetence. And he's about to get married right now. And they still accept it. Gotcha. Welcome to Asturias. She's humble, she's fickle, and she's sadistic. But has education in stewardship. You do not have good prowess, so no. I am not going to allow you to be a knight. That'll get you killed. Forbid you. And plus, do you call that a normal spy master attire? He has all these claims. What the heck is going on in Italy? Oh, claim for Italy. This is what I mean. I said, I ain't gonna go to war against somebody up there, but since he's the only owner of the county, so he's going on a conquest. Wants to establish a presence up there. This would be Brittany's great chance to kick them out, and I'd be happy to assist them in some form of a holy war. That's the French. Defending against oh, that's one of the vassals that declared war against him. An unworthy challenge. At first I thought a simple footman a fool for stepping into the training field. However, the battles proved more hard fought than expected, and it gradually became clear that he would be unable to stop his wild and vicious strikes from hurting me. The Sarium suddenly became a matter of life and death. I tried not to show my relief when his sword finally hit the ground. How good are you? Wow. Giving cows free. I could use more people like you. You are now a knight now. Thus filling up the final slot. Get rid of these. I know how war declaration works. Available Dynasty Legacy. Oh, I have enough renown. We reached 1,000 renown for our first Dynasty Legacy. This is what this is. This will gain the benefits of the Dynasty Legacies as I'm the Dynasty head and can spend renown to unlock legacies. Well, based on our geographical location and the many wars that we'll fight against the Umayyad, and I really care about prowess. House of Warriors. I'm gonna go for that. Plus 2 more in prowess, but mind you, this is for the Dynasty, so not all the knights, right? It's part of Legacy, but that's for all members of our Dynasty. Okay, think of it for a moment. I mean, none of our children are good fighting men, at least as of yet. What if we choose this path and then you go beyond there? There. You know what, screw it, go for that. Hope that we have a ruler or somebody in our dynasty in the future that will have a martial education, so... Because of that, well... I gain a little bit more of the prowess as well when I lead the troops in the front. Whenever she's all grown up, we'll be sure to assassinate her. That'll happen in a few years' time. Anyways, as far as income is concerned, we almost have full control now. Need to build a building. Storylands will do. Mercy for the mercenaries. The bustling of an inn, the fine cider, a calm evening after a long day of training, my tankard is knocked out of my hand by a mercenary reeling from a blow, and all hope of relaxation drains away into the floor along with my cider. Please, my lord, the innkeeper begs. Both Swin's dogs have been drinking me dry without paying for days, and their fighting seems scaring the staff and the guests. You're the captain of the slaughterers. They're too drunk to be a real threat. This will be over quickly, because I'm a fighting man too. Give them the works. But also I will be playing Peacemaker. So we need one more time. Get Gallant, and then switch to Stewardship on the wealth. My hook on her expires, which, why would I need it, since she's rule over there. So, my wife, Queen Imina, is once again absent from our chambers as night falls. She's been distant lately, lost and done and rarely seen at court. Of course, because she's ruling this small kingdom to our east. Am I not to her satisfaction? She's simply busy, or could she be warm in someone else's bed? Do you have another? I confront her. How could you say such a thing, Adelfonso? I would never take a lover. Seems stern enough says she denies my accusation. I have little choice but to take her to word. She likes me well enough. What are you up to? Oh wait, that's someone else's army. Plus the military's not at full strength. Peasant uprising. County's fully under control. Switch to that. Now all we need is, the bishop to convert the faith, but however, it's going to take a very long time to do so. Because his skill, though, average, but it'll take 12 years to fully convert those people. And then eventually they have to accept Astur-Leonese culture eventually. But we'll remain on guard, as we're trying to build more buildings to increase the taxes. Speaking of taxes, thank you. Well, as we're building that building, so as for this one, farms and fields. More taxes. Takes 3 years. I mean, the income is pretty good, but I like to have a little more. New commander. Pellew, which, by the way, that's Pelleggio in Asturian. Pellew is in Asturian, I believe. He's a forest fighter, a reaver, and gallant. Alright. You shall serve me. And you will be a knight as well. Barayos. Whoa, what happened there? Did you have a revolt or something? Old Muhammad is dead. Yeah, I knew he was obese, but I didn't think it would end him this soon. The realm is split. They broke apart. Yeah, they're quite separated in these ways. And they still have not defeated the peasant uprising. Well, what happens if these peasants win? What do the peasants win? Oh, they want autonomy. That's what that's for. The Sultanate of Badajoz and the Sultanate of Valencia. Again, they're all Umayyads, but they all have their own sets of strengths and whatnot. Alliance negotiate between them. So that can't be them we'll be facing. It'll be much easier if we fight them. But their military strength is similar to ours because the Sultanate of Andalusia is the big backer. Okay, no need for assassination to break up their alliance. So again, well, that's negotiation, so we can't do that. I believe that's what they call cultural bonds. And that's a vassal, and that's a vassal of them. So we might be in for a real strife in the future. And this one is the weakest of the bunch. And also Bedouin, not Andalusian, like those two. So we're bordered with 2 countries now. Keep an eye on this situation. Because, you know, my next area to do a holy war would be for Castile. That would be the next target. But I wonder how long the negotiation will last. Salamanca has gained support for converts for 5 years, thanks to his skills. So, new converts to this county has flooded in, increasing popular opinion. They have way more fervor than we do. For future reference. My daughter's come to age. She has displayed a little natural inclination towards administration, such as her can come to truly understand, not content with understand the flow of wealth in people. She seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. She always finds new ways of profiting off too. Midas touched, but she's sadistic, diligent, and gluttonous. She's a friend to her brother and heir. Yes, she can marry, but the question is who? Brittany would be the real good one if they have a child already? No? Not possible. Dynasty's too small. And you can't negotiate these bastards. But what can you do? Maybe Barcelona can get back together? Just like the good old days? Or better yet, have him marry off to somebody within the realm to prevent factions from forming against me. Which there hasn't been one as of late. Other than the populace, which we're trying to, well, convert them. Don't get overboard on the spending. What are you doing? Is this a claim? What the hell are you... Okay, so this is a holy war for the Emirate of, Beja. Isn't that the area that we're gonna go after? Or where? Target is against Badajoz, so... Yes. That region I had interest in, well, looks like he's doing it. And he's got friends. Because he's brought allies, such as the other, Asturian. And bringing in France as well. Now that man I have to watch out for. Even though he's good to me. Oh, already betrothed. This may sound like a stupid idea. But this is, you know, just in case. This is just a way to, you know, prevent factions from forming against me. He'll accept it. He likes me well enough. Oh my goodness. Are you really asking me that? Do you really want me to get involved in this big... Well... Let me think about it. This enemy that we're facing, their strength is similar to ours. The Umayyads were back with him. So we're against Badajoz, Umayyad, Toledo, and Alneca. Yes. And with France on our side, there's no way we can lose this war. I'd be happy to assist them. I mean, I was, you know, I was getting a little bored. So, yeah, I'm ready for another round. I did say that we should take this territory next time. Well then, let's take it! Just do it. Yeah, we're officially at war now. Raise all armies. And I would much prefer that I take command of this. Even though you have the better... No, I'm much better at the commander advantage. And I have more advantage when I rule this army myself. I mean, we do have the money to keep the war going. But this is our way to become Gallant. And whomever is out there, as we said, I mean, France is involved in another war. But that's Great Moravia. So where his army is anyone's guess. Where is the French army? Are they at sea? Well, they're out there somewhere, either heading towards Great Moravia to fight against the White Croats, or coming on down to our neck of the woods. Yeah, I don't think we can lose this one. But if we lose, that's on him, not on me. But I don't want to be in a weakened state. Well, we're in that piece of business now. All gathered, ready to go. There's our main foe. Should we meet them? Oh dear. It says with child, there's little doubt in our hearts. The minus for the matter is for my marriage. There is nothing I could do. I'll stay secret. Yeah, that's my soulmate. Keep that a secret. Like, if we were to fight them right now, we would lose them decisively. But if we fight up there, then we get to beat these guys easily. And oh, they're bringing in a lot of equipment, and they're well supplied, and they got a very good commander. Oh, great, a holy warrior and an organizer. He's a journaler. Brilliant strategist. Oh man. That guy's hard to beat. If only we could try to get rid of him, but there are some. So let's have a look at it. There's a few more. I want to increase the percentage of it. If only we had more hooks, then I'd be willing, rather than me paying them, so I don't think that's possible. That would be for my son. If he were to be a ruler, he'll be very good at this sort of thing, not I. Because I'm average. He's going the other way. Alright, we'll defeat him here. Alright, they're on the retreat now, so we better go take that capital if we want to win this thing for our vassal. What are you into? March? Hit a ward. If you're into that sort of thing. Oh, that's where France is. Frankly is. Yeah, went the long way, but some of that, well, can't just really be there. Probably lack of supplies or something. Knowing that they've overstayed their welcome. What's the army quality? Elite. Because quality matters. They're probably going to go to there. Yes, no, maybe. It's spreading. Keep it a secret. Don't reveal it to anyone. God, more of them. Captured Sultana. Yeah, that's gonna be too much for them on supplies. Of course, they're doing a good job taking the areas. So I'll take this as well. We can get them off of there. Small breach, they're getting it now. They have a lot of manpower over there. It's going to prolong the conflict. Structures constructed. After my army sets up camp, I hear a commotion coming from my night's lodgings. Investigating the disturbance, I find Alvaro and Gondomaro in the middle of a heated argument with several onlookers at John. Not really good at diplomacy, so I'll just have them wit for the delicacy. These guys are just knights. Especially that man. I'll whip both of you. I'll get my martial experience up and I'll finish my gallantry. My sister and 3 others were taken. That hurts. Well, we know they're coming. We may have to get away from it now. Gallant. That's +2 martial and +4 prowess. We could switch it over to stewardship now. On well focus, which will give me 10 plus more on monthly income. 27 a month. Plus events. If they're going where I think I'm going. They're almost there. Come on, just a couple more. Nope, back off. Lose decisively. And my allies are not here for this. Remember, if we lose this war, this is on you, Uncle. Where is your army? It's a real question. There you are. Surprised they haven't got you yet. Plus these guys move fast. But I guess we'll make a stand here. Because this big body of troops that are moving. They got us. They brought in the damn camel riders. They have a huge manpower advantage over us, but don't stay here. Go on. Get out of there. Yeah, we told them to withdraw now. Well, they're out of supplies. You started a holy war against... Oh, dear. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. What you should do is help us out with this conflict. You could have taken advantage of the chaos and get land for yourself. No. Bad idea. Don't you know how many there... Well, they did waste their manpower by going up there. As a matter of fact, they lost big time. I'll decline this one. We're busy. Just this once. If you want to take it, you take it. It's your war. I got my other priorities. Find another guardian. Oh, Becco, of course. If you're not busy. We should be making more money now, despite our terrible casualties that we just took. This was a slaughter. Move a new rally. Since we're going up the mountains, then we'll be up here. We'll be able to reunite our armies there. And our knights. Well, actually... Well, we're here now. Gee, this is the best it has? Well, we can fight against them. They're trying to take it back, but their allies are away. They ran out of supplies and going to resupply and fight against the allies down there. So this could be our chance of revenge that we're eager with. They'll be able to retake their objective by then. Nope, we stopped them. Head to here. They captured my brother. My brother was there? What happened to you? Died in captivity. Yeah, all my brothers lived up there, brothers and sisters. And yet we imprisoned the one that, what did they do to him? And he converted to the wrong faith. I think I see what happened. During the course of the war, they took our allies' capital. And then, so they made him convert to the Mawadi faith. And he was pressed into service. We captured him. And, yeah. But we did wound him. We did wound their commander. So yes, Veramundo, who had Tilkales himself, and then we captured him. But we didn't injure him, so he's doing alright. Brother. You will convert to Catholicism and come home. Forcibly recruit. You are my brother, but you gotta understand here. This battlefield is not your place. Well, they're going to be dealing with them now, so this is our opportunity to finally take this place. No choice to release. Well, you are here now. And, well, we have a shortage of knights here, so... I mean, he's not on the front line right now. It's just, you have to raise another army if you want to get him. Our allies got him. Alright. Good work. They just raised a new army. That's no army. That's a mercenary band. Well, you've just wasted your opportunity. Oh, Hakim, you've wasted. You may have the mountains, but we have the numbers. The allies are coming. Been hosting your Chancellor, Rodrigo, for several weeks, and it's helped to truly see the splendor of the realm under your rule. Blessed to have such a gratitude. Now start sieging down, damn it. Let them go on a run. Maybe our allies can deal with them. But I fear they're going to go the long way around and get us in there. We don't have the kind of manpower nor the equipment to take them on. Prince Mubarak of the Umayyad Sultanate. Prince Mubarak. He's from down there. Ha! More to the slaughter. Just as I suspected. Back away. Go. To the mountains. Or at least retake this area. Probably be our last child. Where are they going? Wait. At least retake the fort here. Which you've done a good fort building. It's level 3. Crop fields constructed. Where's that target they were after? Like, is this even a correct objective? Like, what area are you referring to? I mean, this holy war, this objective, mirroring. Oh, that's the objective? Then what the hell are we taking that for? These names are different. So you're going down that way? Well, the war is won. And we gain some additional taxes. We win. Released my cousin. Now the betrothed can marry. So, brother Verimundo and half-sister Taliba. I did not know he was priorly betrothed prior to its release. And because of that, we are now allied with the Umayyad Sultanate. Well, that changes everything. Let's use them. While we can. So technically, we're not the ones that started this war. So that means, yes, we're allied against the very enemy that we fought against. We may have to use it to our advantage. Or to their advantage if they want to deal with dynastic rubble, and I'll be glad to assist them. But in actuality, we're using them. Already these cutthroat politics is already occurring here. With them weakened, well, I don't know, because, you know, if I'm the aggressor, they're gonna help them. Like, say right now, that we take this duchy. And their allies would join. Well, don't jump that gun yet. Plus, they have a negotiation, they have an agreement. Who's the heir? Oh, his son. No, he's not that well. I was about to say he's too well liked. I thought him in a weakened state. But I believe him being contented tempered is probably too good for people of his faith. But thanks to him, we now control this area of Cantabria. Well, it's controlled by Cantabria. Barrios is ours. Lisboa. God, don't. Love that. So yeah, we're really expanding now. What about for someone like them? Taliba Umayyad claims that we can push, but no territorial. So why would we want to put my sister-in-law against them? I mean, he's got backers from another land. I mean, their total strength overall is inferior compared to ours. Yeah, if we put her in and make her the Sultanate, that'll... Hey! Well then, brother, you were out of prison? You converted to Islam for a brief time? Then you had a prior betrothal commitment? Then yes. What's your education? I have a piece. Well, she can stay. Even though it sounds like a dangerous gamble. But no worry. The Sultan of the of Andalusia will help. Along with Navarre and Tuscany. Well, you're losing this one? Laurentine. Tuscany. You not busy? Good. We're gonna need you for one more war. While you, well, he's ready for anything. Now, listen. We don't see each other eye and eye, but you admire my gallantry. And yes, I do have sympathy for your kind. Well, people thought I was a religious zealot. Not quite, but, well, looks like we're gonna have to initiate this plan. Even though we're not fully recovered. But I think the Andalusians will do us a favor. Plus, they got the money. They can have the most nice. But plus, they're busy, so this will be an easy war. All right. Let's put my Andalusian sister-in-law, who's married to my Visigothic brother, which he probably forgot how to be Astur-Leonese, but who cares? This interaction is no longer valid to send. No longer invalid. What gives? No claims to press? Are you sure? Pressed claim. No longer invalid. This is what happens when you think too much. Okay. We'll be in touch. Check again. Are you sure? Sister died? Captivity, isn't it? Yes. Oh, twins. Alright. Marina and Gottina. Have to be twin sounding names. So many children. +1. You think we should start swaying? Ransom. You want me to pay 50 for this young princess? No claims. And I have to pay this bastard 50? As far as I'm concerned, no. You... Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, that's my prisoner. Oh, excuse me. I didn't pay attention. I thought he was, 50. It pays 50 to me. I thought, I thought he's asking for something, rather than me asking. Oh, sorry, I didn't pay attention, so, yes, 50 will do. Sorry about that, the misunderstanding. I forgot who, who's what, because you're a big family. Umayyads are... You're not Umayyads. You're a cadet branch. Now. Who's currently dealing with a civilian conquest. Visigoth. I'll start swaying you. You and I will get along together. At least for now. He's managed grief. Now, what to do with that money? Duchy building. Duchy buildings are very powerful, so let me see. Unless it has its limitations when I do not have a certain technology. Can't build any duchy building, in fact. Okay. Since it'll be safe in my capital, let us build hill forts. has been constructed. So is this. Zamora. Walls and towers. Who built that here? Because the importance of the fortifications of this region, and right next door to the William. No claims on you. He cannot afford a full ransom. It's one of his secondary wives. So, go ahead. We'll get more of that money. Guess there was value in that. Peasant uprising. Nope, you still can't declare that. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is evidence presented me by a group of villagers from Zamora as proof that Gotina, not my baby daughter Gotina, but she's been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their sick animals calling for her execution. She's generous, she's impatient, she's arrogant. Miracle worker shrewd. She would be an excellent physician. But I need that lifestyle experience, so the stewardship, so that evidence is circumstantial. Release her. Like it or not. Tuscany against Sheikdom of Napoli. Oh, that's an Italian affair. No, thank you. Sardinia is getting together. The Archonate of Sardinia. You could be of interest in the future. Now, I ask one more time. Why is this war not valid? No longer valid to send. Is it because, well, it doesn't work that way, which I understand, or due to the fact of, well, we're not bordered with them. Oh, that's the same thing for there. Well, I guess the only thing we could do is a holy war for a duchy. Which we'll do that in the future once we fully recover. Which it'll take a while. As a matter of fact, get the marshal. Honorable, consulate. Insightful thinker. There you go. This is the reinforced rate. A lot of money now. Oh, and also, here's another thing I should start doing right now. Count. I want you to find me some secrets. Look for a percentage of any secrets exist at court. Guess the best place to find secrets is in Sardinia. And also send a steward to promote culture. It'll take 4 years. Holy War for the County of Navarra. Defender. Of course I'll defend you, my wife, Queen. Allied to the Sheikh of Madrid. We'll deal with them. Golden obligations. This is why I said my spy master go find secrets could demand payment for hooks. That's the reason why I said I'm a bit money intensive these days. Those guys are always troublesome. The Emirate of Zaragoza. Raise all armies once again. Seems we just can't get a rest, can't we? Hmm? They want Navarra? Well, come take it. And the Sheikh has joined. You don't scare me. Chances are even. Still even. Yeah, we'll have to defend Navarra in her absence. Yeah, we're coming up there, bringing our knights, while he's got some not so good knights himself. But he's got a few light cavalry, he's got plenty of skirmishers, and onagers for siege. We'll get him. Oh, Becco! He was my best knight. Germany. Lost our marshal. My stepfather. And Becco. A noble were slain in this battle. Oh, they fought on the mountain, so you expected them to fight as hard, don't you know? I guess I'll put you there, even though we're average, but same jump. Bastards. Bastards. Chase them down, show them what it means to have vengeance. Yeah, go run all the way over there. Want them to fuel our wrath. As long as we make them keep away from their objective, we can defend it. Keep looking. Oh no, get away from there. Wait for the allies to come. We'll start sieging. So did you finally take out those? No, you decided to come defending against secret. That's Zaragoza itself. Alright, let's begin the siege. Did you bring any siege weapons with you? No? Oh, no, these are mercenaries. That desperate, huh? Neighboring ruler won the war. Huh. We're still good friends, right? As we're trying to sway you. Even though success chance is 42%. Oh yeah, it's going down. We'll help you out to get rid of them out of Navarre. Bring him in. He'll be a knight. I know we'll probably lose, but I need them to come over here before, you know, things get ugly. But if you want to take more of the areas, we'll do it. You know, it's not my idea. Damn it, not what I mean, but come over. I received a missive from Sultan al-Hakim of Valladolid. It claims that Duchess Menenda, my marshal, is supporting the plot against me. There's nothing I value more than loyalty, his letter reads. That's why I share this with you. We're neighbors. How do you know that stuff? Huh. There's a possible outcome. Or righteously imprison her. The Sultan can't be trusted. My vassals will have my support. We will go to war against them one day. I don't like him, but I do like the old man. Don't trust what that snake says. Plus, what was that little affair about? Discovered that Gallant's inherited contract obligation to have more than collected. I will get a weak hook on him. Good, I would like to use that hook to modify his feudal contract. No. Maybe you misread that once again, Lord Master. That's the flaw of you. Sure, right. Learning. You sure? Learning or stewardship? Learning, okay. Oh, I can change his contract. You misread that again. That's Gallant, not, you know... How many uncles do you have? Want more money. That's why we had to modify it to increase taxes. Oh, they're gonna get Navarre. Well, we will get their city. If they want Zaragoza back, we'll come and take it. We'll soon reunite with our armies. Oh, these are just two guys. The knights. Come on over. Serious hills. We could take them on in hills. Not the mountains. Here we are. Enthusiastic conversions. Come on, let's get rid of them. We'll probably lose because I have a higher quality army. You sure? Superior over elite? And now they're taking it out. Stop right there. We'll reinforce as much as we like while we're in friendly territory, as we'll retake this area. Capture the wife of the sheikh. Catholic visit. Also this child too. Well, you better start paying up right now, if you got any. Yes, he does. Also, is that your mercenary? Yes, more mercenaries. Just help bring this garrison down. But at least we have a sustainable income now. Will not accept. Oh yeah, you hate my guts. Because I insulted you because I don't trust you. But we can't ransom her. How dare you? You wanted independent. Oh, no. That's vessels cannot join factions. Read, damn it! Oh, yes, I know where that's coming from. It's this area. That we're gonna have to put down. We're gonna have to put them down soon. So. San Bernardo. Great diplomat. But he's also a dwarf, remember that. It's the dwarf child. Now we can ransom. Now we know who's responsible for this. And I failed to realize that we can usurp this. If we got the money. But usurping is the least of the worries. We will not stand your vile oppression of good Andalusian marauders any longer. Our time is now at hand. With a law guiding us, we will rise up and free ourselves from your infidel rule. Abdul Razik of Yassin. I mean, it is isolated from the rest of us. And plus, this was your idea, Uncle. You decided to take that territory, and look where you got us. You want freedom? You shall have it in death. You child of a mangy dog, if it's all you want, then you shall have it. We will not let anybody stop us from forming a new realm for ourselves. They're all levies. We'll deal with them soon enough. Hey, help us out this thing. I do not lead a war and count. Oh. This one! Hey, help us out on a little affair. Tell your people to calm down. We're busy with this little affair up here. Never thought we would be fighting alongside against our hated foe. Wasn't he the Archbishop? Yeah, I believe that's... Yeah, this is the new one. A dwarf Archbishop. Well, how do you like that? We'll rethink this plan. We dare you to come over. In fact, I'm gonna give them a little bit of respite here. Aha! Fooled them. Ah, too late. They're going up there. Too late. Okay. Just let them go, alright? The Umayyad will now go on a hunt to kill. Alliance expired, alliance invalid. Tuscany no longer our ally. Don't worry, we have local ones. Enemy ally joined war. New ruler, same deal. Cowards! Alright, coming alongside with us. Come on, get moving. First army of Cordoba. Never thought we would see. Defender. They're at it again. And by the way, are we the aggressors now? You know what's going on here? Gee, you're involved in a lot of these things. Here's we're fighting together. This way now. Navarro must not fall. Head back this way. Locals pacified for 10 years. We imprisoned the leader. I doubt you got money. No. Just a good for nothing. To let us at it again. In fact, what are they involved in? Portugal. Oh man, is involved. Wait a minute. Umayyad Sultanate. The Umayyad Sultanate? How many Umayyad Sultanates are there? Alema. What is that? Prince? No? Who are these people? This realm is getting messier and messier every time we look at it. Okay. Settlers want to roll. Who's who? Who's involved, who's not? Yes? Yes, sir? And this other thing? Because you're involved in so many wars. Some of which started by my vassals. Yeah, you started it, but we're not related. We'll deal with this front first and wrap up this episode. Because everything just got complicated in the Iberian Peninsula. Oh, we'll get them. As long as we keep them away from the main objective, we should be alright. He looks beat up. Capture Diego, the court imam. Quick, get to the mountains before they do. We can get them in the hills. Or be on a run. Because, you know, that's what they're the best at. Fighting them in forest would probably make us lose. More men-at-arms counter, we don't care. We're going up there and go kick their tail. We got better knights to kill off most of them. We're starting to run low on life force. No, they're just fighting on bad terrain, that's what it means. Our knight's been wounded. Knight was wounded by an enemy soldier. Monthly income while at war. Knowing that we'll be fighting a lot, so it would make sense to switch to that. First Army of Seville. Fighting them will win decisively. We'll have to look in the traditions of each of these knights. Like what's their prowess? And of course, Salvador the original is still with us. 54 and still going strong. Recently tortured. Who tortured you? Hey. But I can understand that part. Okay, not in your best days. Captured Aladdin. Need to start ransoming prisoners. Might as well get mercenaries. This keeps up. Because soon we're going to have so many prisoners that we have no choice but to, you know, have a mass ransom. These 3 characters. And we'll look at the rest as we'll wrap up this episode here. Paid me nothing. paid me nothing. And nothing. No, wait, I did gain money. Oh, I remembered. It's a bit of a bug. I remember reading that somewhere. So if I was to build something, then pastoral lands would do. Again, not terribly concerned about getting mercenaries for myself or whatnot. So I guess we'll have to wrap up this episode right now. As I will say, the situation over in the Iberian Peninsula is awfully complicated right now with factions within factions fighting against any of our relevant territories. While the Duchy of Portugal is looking to make gains for the Holy War of Coimbra, this area here, which will connect our land to there. So we'll leave you for this episode, and we'll say that, well, we're making gains, slowly but surely. Some a little bit off, but hopefully Portugal will pull through, and we'll make this excellent gain, while we keep the Sultanate of Andalusia at bay. Because, I mean, yes, they're at war, but they're at war with a lot of people. And they're allied with us. Thanks to, you know, my brother's connections. And it seems we failed to find any secrets on my last act this episode. Oh. Well, just go to Cordoba. I don't know if you'll find any for the next episode. It's because I need money. And I need it now. No, rephrase that. It's my money, and I need it now. So, coming in the next episode, where there's a lot more fighting, a lot more money to be made, gained by nefarious means, and spending that money to improve our economy and the levy size, so we could fight a lot better in future conflicts, and maybe more mercenaries if need be. So hope you enjoyed this pretty eventful episode, as I am 44 years old now. See you in the next one. Till then, so long for now.